Jeez.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are white hot as they stare down consecutive win number 20. They'll go for it right after this.
Boy. That last game, though, come on. That's how we end the series. Now, I'm not expecting my starting pitchers to blow a fucking lead or my bullpen to blow a lead in this game or in this 4-game series against the Rockies. But, goddamn, that was really interesting. I finally walked it off. Okay, now, I've never had a walk-off win. I never ever gotten close to walking off a game because I've always failed in 9th and 10th innings respectively. In extra inning games,
here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's
I'm at least 0 for 7.
You check out this Dodger team
well, was
here tonight.
not 1 for 8.
They've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
In extra inning games.
Winning streak that maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets. Fun watch.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag.
Oof, these guys will he'll start abusing these guys. Oof. Down.
And now Raimel Tapia. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. It's been a steady 5 for 9. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, Fox in the leather early. I don't care.
Look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
That is third. The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1-2, here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now batting, Jacob Amaya, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
He's also good on the road, too. Sadly, we're only at 2 home runs with this rookie.
On its way. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's got a nice 14-game hit streak going. That's 2 weeks every night of coming to the ballpark and getting a base hit in the game. He's got to be feeling really good about himself right now. He's building on that confidence, no doubt.
Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It was another loss for him last time out, and that makes him 2 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
That is good. The center fielder, Mookie.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackmon. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Not to worry. We'll score.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
That is good.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Dahl. Playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh.
He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. There's a curveball, but it misses.
Get out. Way to watch that ball go by.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
As I looked at the curveball that way, and I swung at that fastball.
By a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So, I got my rookies back.
So now to the plate, Zach McKinstry. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's not what I wanted to do with him. Oh well. But yeah, I got Zach McKinstry back.
So striding in, Max Muncy,
Donovan Casey.
Today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have.
I already had Jacob Amaya, so
from this guy, not to take anything
and Cody Hosey. So I have all 4 of my rookies back on this team.
For average coming into this year.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive.
I went right back to Toronto and said, "Hey, give me my rookies. I'll give you Aaron Judge and a couple other players that don't need no more. Just give me my rookies back."
Good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That's late, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
See what I mean? Pitchers that aren't even close to the strike zone.
Into the box, Bo Bichette.
Well, or pitches that aren't really a strike. 90% of the time, actually that pitch that Bo Bichette swung at usually gets me a hit.
Back with more on a Thursday night.
Only that 10% of the chance it's a ground off. But, whoa, where did my English go? Ground out. There we go.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this
Fuck
season.
yeah.
Coming into the day,
although the last game that I put out there, 7-2 to 7-7 to 8-7. So yeah.
And one of the hitters
At least I
on the
didn't do
team
much to my
told me,
team
"I really
ERA.
need to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down."
Bet you that did a pretty number too. Garrett Cole's ERA too.
And the pitch.
Still Salt, by the way.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another.
21 games out. All right, Colorado.
So
that sounds like an average year, though, honestly. Rockies really don't do that well. Of course, they throw out years like, hey, we're a playoff team. But then they're like, well, swept against the Brewers. They got swept by the Red Sox in the 2009 World Series.
Starts to go around here, but
so, yeah.
Anyway.
It's kind of mediocre here. The Rockies really don't do much in the postseason. No, well, off-season, as in free agency signings. They pissed off Arenado. I'm expecting when baseball season actually gets back to going, if they will. I don't know, because the players, they want their money. I totally agree with them. They deserve the money in full. Don't want to take a pay cut, and that's what we're still on the hold.
And up next, the pitcher spot, that'll be John Gray. First pitch of the at-bat.
Their last deal that the players offered about a 114 game season.
2 out, nobody on.
Full paychecks, and we're playing through November. The World Series will be held in Los Angeles because it is a fair weather city. The All-Star game will supposed to be held in Los Angeles as well. This probably won't happen now. Kind of sucks. LA gets their turn to host the All-Star game. And 2020 is like, well, fuck you, LA. You don't get that no more.
Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Dom Nunez. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
I was late on that one too.
Now it's strike 2. Nunez, a California-born ball player, is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah,
you mean catchers?
Excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey fans, get out there and vote.
You said closers.
Place, but I'm
easy
sure
catcher.
Like to be named starter.
So it was a strikeout swinging.
Vote for Nunez. I want to see him in this year's All-Star game. Also, I just want to see Jacob Amaya, Cody Hosey as the rookies in the first All-Star game here in Los Angeles, California, home of the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up.
Good pitch and terrible result for me. Tough break.
Is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Now at the plate, Jacob Amaya. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Aye.
There gets a swing and
Okay.
miss.
I need to not.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
3 sliders in a row. Am I going to see a 4th one?
Hard hit ball
Yes.
to second, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And
Not in time.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And that retires the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. 3 innings in the books. Still show. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. First pitch on its way.
Coming.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get in the groove.
Tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get it.
And he
there you go.
This one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first down.
Now back, second baseman, McKinstry.
Stepping into the box, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory.
No, I need to find a fucking groove, and I can't find one.
Somewhere in the infield,
I'm a slump right now.
And get your team the lead.
Hit hard on the
there you go.
Second, and a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's the pitcher attack first?
In the dirt here.
No, sir. Thank you.
I swear I'm not this bad. I just came out of zone. What the fuck I'm doing right now?
Hit hard back up the middle to second for one. On to Murphy.
Because I'm trying to find a groove, I just can't find it.
It's here for LA. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing.
I have a lead now, but that's not going to mean anything if I can't find a groove on my offensive side.
Down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see
I've only managed 1 run so far.
This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can.
I'm still trying to find a groove. I'm in a groove here on the mound, but on the offensive side,
ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to battle
it's
be
quiet.
The outfielder, David Dahl. In there, 0-1. Pops this one up. Nunez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department.
But not all of baseball.
Daniel Murphy. He was a strikeout.
I will show you who actually leads all the baseball in team ERA.
Either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way.
I'll tell you right now, it's not a team in the National League at all. Well, clearly that's already been established. It's an American League team. Fuck, I can't even think of who leads all the baseball in ERA.
Popped him up.
I know it's one of them.
Over to his right.
I'd be damn surprised if it's those fucking Rays. Those goddamn Indians. One of those 2 teams would be leading the all of baseball in team ERA.
Striding in for the Rockies, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only.
If I gets mine under 2, would probably be leading all the baseball.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Okay, would have been 5 no-hit innings. I swear I'm not that salty about that 1 hit, okay? But I'm so salty about that Braves-Dodgers game. That just got done before this one started.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Okay, that's the 2nd hit allowed, so I guess I'm not
Finally,
too worried.
Something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it 1 good at-bat at a time.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
For the love of fucking God, seriously, that's the pitch I take?
Fastball elevated to get the party started.
What's the next pitch?
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly.
A borderline strike.
And the inning begins with a quick out number
So
one.
swing, yeah, that's the pitch I actually swing at.
Stepping in, Dom Nunez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, Jacob Amaya. Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in is Blackman, but this will land untouched. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Still haven't found it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the pitcher, John Gray. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
And this one's too far inside.
Blue! Okay.
To be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
It'd be nice if he would actually call something good for me, Blue.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Betts is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Fouled away. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Story at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. One and two, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Dahl's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total, 4th best on the ball club. Here's Mookie Betts as he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in and looking for more, Zach McKinstry. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Dahl is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits to this point. Now here's the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
No runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail it here 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and into that next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The third baseman,
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
the catcher number 3, John Nunez.
Digging in to try it again, Dom Nunez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Oh, And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
At the plate, Walker Buehler. As he sends it on the ground to first. Murphy has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now back, the pitcher, John Ray.
Sam Hilliard will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Colorado, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jacob Amaya. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
He's like, I want 30, never mind. Let me go back 2.
At the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning. Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Tapia. See you later. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 25 for him on the year. And with it, the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
For the Rockies.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
You really think I'm going to allow that to happen? It's if I think I'm ready for this rookie to actually face him. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see.
Into the box now. Zach McKinstry.
What's the worst thing can do?
Line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Because honestly, there's a lot of best case scenarios in this at bat right now. A fly ball gets Bellinger to third. A base hit gets Bellinger home.
Here's the 0-1.
A double gets Bellinger home. A fly ball gets him to third.
And the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
See, a lot of best case scenarios.
Make it up to third safely here with one away.
Same with this one. Best case scenario, ground ball gets Bellinger home. Fly ball gets him home. Home run gets Muncy home. And Bellinger, of course.
If he tries to cheat to something, this AB.
Anything really gets Bellinger home at this point.
Hard to the right side. Foul.
And ground ball, base hit, double, triple, homer, you know, anything.
Strike two swinging.
Except a strikeout. That's not going to get Bellinger home. Alright, two good sliders back to back. Am I expecting a third one? Probably should.
0-2 in the air out toward right field.
There's that third one. Bellinger got enough speed. Let's do it.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. Tapia is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in to start the ninth, Trevor Story, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder,
Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Colorado, good night.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Walker Buehler earned his 9th win of the year. John Gray pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs to 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
So fat, gotta get you home like stat.
That ass is so fat is actually what it's saying. So every time they say red light, green light, they can say shake that ass, but that's the only time you're allowed to say that. Okay.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Walker Buehler tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 6-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Derek Rodriguez collected win number 2 on the year, helping the Giants push past the Padres 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-2. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-4. The Reds halted their 6-game losing streak as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. Miles Mikolas twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 4-0. He currently has the most shutouts among pitchers in the National League. The Toronto Blue Jays held their opponent to just 2 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Royals launched 3 home runs as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-2. The Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they destroyed the Angels 10-2. The Tigers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-1. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
All right, so who's leading the lead in fuck. There you go. Team rankings. ERA. Let's see. Okay, so we are leading all of baseball in ERA at 3.2. Awesome. If only I had the best fielding percentage in all of baseball. I'm only behind the Angels by 0.1.